and these are strategic hits as we are discussing this. Haifa first, then Ashdod. These are port cities, and Iran is heavily dependent on its port cities for their economy. So yeah, Israel, that is, heavily dependent on their port cities for the economic purposes. So yes, when we look at Ashdod being hit and the kind of attack that's taken place, it does raise its concerns with regards to whether the third port city that's also there might be their next target at this given point for Iran, that is Eilat.
See, yes, you are right. This is a big impact, a big blow for Israel. And you see the restoration work is going on. There are ambulances present for help if any injuries have happened out here. So this is the major impact that Ashdod is seeing in Israel after Iran has hit. There is a lot of commotion out here. The security work is going on. And you see more and more vehicles are coming in for the restoration of this whole area. You can see that people, including the press, is now being told to move behind the lines for the safety purposes, of course. But yes, India Today has come to that spot where this Iranian missile has hit, and the biggest hit in last 11 days. The impact is very clear, very evident from Ashdod, because this happens to be the major power hub in Iran's attack, where in Israel, the Iranian missiles have hit this particular port city.
Shivani, so far have you been able to pick up in terms of the casualties from this attack, other than the power station, injured or people who have died in this very attack? Any numbers coming to the fore from the authorities there and the people who are involved in the restoration work?
See, the assessments are still going on, and the number of casualties has not been yet brought to us from the IDF. The official information is awaited on this whole attack. But yes, certainly there are injuries with the kind of magnitude we see in Ashdod of this devastation. There are certainly going to be numbers of injured people, but yes, so far there is no report of any casualty that has come officially. So the restoration and the assessment on ground of this damage is still going on from Ashdod.
Right, so these are the restoration work that's already begun in Ashdod, as our colleague Shivani is picking up from that very crash site. And Shivani, in terms of the day's development, how the situation has panned out, I would say 24 hours later from the US attack that's taken place yesterday over the nuclear sites. What would you say, assessing that very development? How has the day proceeded so far in terms of attacks from the Israeli side and counterattacks from the Iranian side? Which one of the biggest ones being the Ashdod attack? But apart from this, how would you say the situation can be looked at?
See, the situation is extremely worrisome. It's escalating aggressively each day. And since last 2 days, there have been massive attacks in Israel, across the territory of Israel, be it Haifa, be it Tel Aviv, be it the city of Ashdod, where I am present right now and reporting from the ground. And this is the escalation of war to a different level after the United States bombed the nuclear sites inside Iran. And we are seeing the impact, the intensity with which these attacks are coming from Iran's side inside Israel. So actually, we can say that this is the escalation of war in Israel, and Iran is getting aggressive while Israel is also taking ahead its military operations inside Iran.
Absolutely, absolutely, Shivani. Shivani, do stay with us and do stay safe where you are at this given point. But let us come back to you with some more breaking news that we're getting. We're picking up this time in terms of how Israel has been hitting on Iran as well at this given point.